Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Boxiest, and today we are going to continue the What If series. What if events had gone differently? And in this What If, we're going to change the history of Cobra Kai. What if Demetri was the first Miyagi-Do student during the events of Cobra Kai? So in this timeline, the events of Cobra Kai Season 1 would still happen, Johnny would still reopen up Cobra Kai, and Miguel would be his first student. And in this timeline, Demetri would be the one to get a job at LaRusso Auto, and the events of Season 1 would carry on. Miguel would still fight Kyler in the cafeteria, and many students would want to join Cobra Kai. Demetri would still give it a try, but he wouldn't like it. Robbie wouldn't go to Daniel in this timeline, so he would never learn Miyagi-Do. Miguel would still date Sam in this timeline. Louis would want to mess with Demetri. He wouldn't trick him with the car, so he would still trick him into delivering files to Daniel. Demetri would see Daniel practicing kata. Demetri would still seem interested in karate, so Daniel would ask him if he would like to learn. Demetri would explain that all of his friends were in Cobra Kai and that he didn't like the dojo they were part of. Daniel would start training Demetri a lot earlier. Demetri and Daniel would still become close. Demetri would tell Miguel that he was training with Daniel. He would tell him that Daniel didn't like Cobra Kai, but that maybe if he met Miguel, he would change his mind. So Demetri would introduce Miguel to Daniel, and Daniel would see that Miguel wasn't a bad person, and the events would carry on. Louis would still burn down Johnny's car, so Johnny would still confront Daniel. Sam would still be grounded for the hit and run, but Demetri would let Miguel know, so Miguel and Sam wouldn't break up in this timeline, and Daniel and Johnny would start to become friends. Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai wouldn't have a rivalry. Demetri would decide not to compete during the El Valley, but he would still be there to support his friends. Hawk and Miguel would make it to the finals, and it would be Miguel and Hawk, but Miguel would beat Hawk in this timeline, and he would still be the El Valley champion. Kreese would still come back. Daniel wouldn't be happy hearing Kreese had come back. He would tell Johnny about the events of Karate Kid 3, so Johnny wouldn't trust Kreese in this timeline, so Johnny would kick Kreese out of Cobra Kai. Johnny would still want to have a good relationship with Robbie, but Robbie wouldn't want anything to do with Johnny. Demetri would continue training with Daniel, and he would slowly get better at karate. Demetri would still hang out with Cobra Kai. Daniel wouldn't open up Miyagi-Do to the public. Kreese would come back and retake Cobra Kai as his own, and he would kick Johnny out of Cobra Kai, so Johnny would form Eagle Fang, and the majority of the students would go with Johnny. Cobra Kai and Eagle Fang would have a rivalry. Kreese would recruit new students, such as Kyler and his friends, and Tori would join this new iteration of Cobra Kai, but she would only see Eagle Fang as a rival dojo. During the next All Valley, each dojo would advance in their matches. Demetri would choose to compete during this All Valley, and he would still make it to the semifinals, but he would still be eliminated, and it would be a rematch between Hawk and Miguel during the boys finals. Miguel would still be the two-time All Valley champion. It would be Tori and Sam in the girls finals, but they wouldn't have a rivalry, and Sam would beat Tori in this timeline, so Sam would be the girls All Valley champion. And that is where I'm gonna end this What If. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think would have happened if Demetri was Miyagi-Do's first student? Let me know in the comments below. All members have access to emojis that can be used in comments and live streams. This isn't mandatory. This is only something extra if you want to support the channel even more. YouTube lets me know that the majority of you are not subscribed, so if you guys could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys next time.